Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great diesel-powered mini Class C motorhome we're going to showcase today. Guys, this is a nice one here. This is a 2011 Fleetwood Tioga. It's the Ranger DSL model 24D, built on the Mercedes-Benz 3500 chassis. It's got the 3-liter Mercedes-Benz quiet diesel motor. 188 horsepower, 325 pound-feet of torque, with only 67,000 miles on it. Guys, this motor's designed to last 500,000 miles or more from Mercedes. Designed to go 10,000 miles between service intervals. It has brand new Michelin tires all the way around it, or almost brand new. They were put on just a few months ago. Beautiful full body paint, which is standard on this. 25 feet 2 inches is tip to tip. Does have the dually rear end for greater stability, so it's 90 inches wide. Got a slide out. Man, this is a nice one, guys. 3,500 pound tow capacity hitch on the back, which, you know what the main thing about these is, these are called the Class C. They get the fuel mileage of a Class B. You can get 14, 15 miles a gallon with one of these guys easily. For some reason, they put some grease on that slide out. I don't know why, but I got to have them clean that. But it just literally came in. This is a nice rig, guys. I love to buy about 100 of these, but they're just simply not out there. Cabover looks great. Notice the overlapping fiberglass cap. No delamination. If you'll hang tight, I'm going to pop a drone up and we'll do a roof shot. All right, guys, hope that came out all right. So now let's look inside this Tioga DSL, and boy, that's a pretty color scheme on that one. I'm telling you, nice and shiny. Great eye appeal. Let's look inside. Power step works great. So we step inside. This has got a lot of space for a 25-foot motorhome. I cannot stress to you how much room is in this to be no longer than it is. And of course, I got the room out right now. And you've got the table booth that makes a bed, leather upholstery, solid surface table, solid surface countertop, 6 cubic foot refrigerator freezer. Yeah, it could be a queen size bed. We'll call it a full to be safe. It's a queen as a bonus. 80-inch tall ceilings on the inside, the 80-inch tall ceiling height. We'll look here at the cab. Seats look like 67,000 mile seats should look like. I like the fact there's no carpet in this motorhome whatsoever. Very easy to keep clean. No warning lights, no check engine lights, just got the parking brake on. 67,553. It's got the backup camera that works, built into the stereo. And so I figured out how to use it here. And you can see that works. Dash air is ice cold and got a great fan to it. I mean, it really circulates some cold air. That's what I like about a small motorhome, guys. You don't have to run the generator unless you just want to. And, you know, when you're driving down the road, this dash air will keep your passengers fairly comfortable. Is it going to like run them out of here? No, but it will keep you halfway comfortable while you're riding. Now, if you're in the very, very back, in the bedroom or the bathroom, now you're not going to feel it. But as far as sitting up here, you will. Sitting at the table booth, you will. So, of course, dash looks great. It's got that big one-piece windshield that looks great. Lots of little cuddy storage and stuff right there on the dash. Power windows, power locks, power mirrors, tilt cruise, all that good stuff. And yeah, we are, like I said, we are going to drive it here in a little bit. You've got a queen bed in the Cabover. Got a small TV on a swivel. You can see from the table area. Got your stereo right here when you walk in. Solid surface countertops, no stress cracks, everything looks good. 3-burner stove top. Got the decorative backsplash. Don't look like they've hardly cooked in it. I don't think they've ever cooked in it. Wow. Microwave convection oven. It's a Dometic. Drawers and cabinets, of course. Plenty of those. Lots of storage in here, guys. And storage is so important when you're in a smaller motorhome. And this has got plenty of it. Single basin sink, stainless steel, looks good. I mean, gosh, folks, this ain't doesn't feel much larger than my conversion van. But it's got the room. You've got storage underneath your dinette booth cushions. And, of course, like I said, your table makes a bed, so you can sleep 1 to 2 people here. Got a little bit of overhead storage up top there. Notice the stainless steel accents around the slide. Refrigerator's getting cold. This should be your pantry. Has adjustable shelves. Got an outside vanity for your bathroom. And got some closet space right here. Not a lot, but guys, how much hanging closet space do you really need? I mean, you're camping. Leave your suits and dresses at home. But, I mean, big deep storage there too, and you got 2 others just like it. So, another TV right here. You know, all the TVs are here. Rear bathroom. Got a skylight. Sorry, the shower looks good. It's not discolored, which is a sign this thing hasn't spent a lot of time outside when it's not being used. Usually that plastic will start yellowing when it gets a few years old from the UV rays coming in the skylight if this unit's kept uncovered. Now, if it's kept covered up under a shed or a building or just one of those custom covers, you're not going to have that. But guys, look at this thing. It's got everything you need, really. I mean, you can sleep 5 to 6 in here. It's great for a couple, small family, or somebody that's single. It's got a lot more space than a Class B motorhome. I mean, 2 to 1. And has the drivability and the fuel mileage of a Class B. But yeah, guys, this one is, this is what everybody's looking for right now, guys. Small, easy to use, easy to drive, and great fuel mileage. Man, it just hits all the check marks. Check, check, check. Good miles, Mercedes, diesel, German engineering. I mean, Fleetwood's legendary quality reputation on top of Mercedes Benz. I mean, my gosh, folks, it doesn't get much better than this in a small motorhome. It really doesn't. I mean, you're talking about Fleetwood RV, one of the oldest brands in the RV industry, who have built more motorhomes than all the other brands put together, pretty much. And you're talking about Mercedes-Benz, German engineering, diesel. I mean, that right there should tell you everything you need to know. And guys, this one is at 54.9. It's not going to last long. 54.9 includes our world famous 4-page inspection process that is done after purchase. And I've got a physical copy in the coach itself. And if you'll look in the video description below, I have a link to that. And it goes over everything that we inspect and repair if needed for the price that you pay. And all that's included for the $54.9, no matter what we have to spend on it. Diesel generator. Wow. Like I said, guys, they don't get much nicer than this for a small motorhome. And LED lights, ducted air. Of course, it's got the furnace, 6-gallon DSL water heater. Slide works great. Yeah, I mean, of course, I'm gonna drive it here in a little bit, and I'll let you know how it drives. Which I'm gonna tell you, I've driven plenty of these. These drive unlike any other RV you've ever driven before. They drive more like a van or more like a big SUV than they do to me an actual RV. So, of course, we'll check out here in a minute. Got Michelin tires. I mean, my gosh, folks. Wow. I better be quiet or I'll talk myself into buying it. I don't need that. My wife will kill me if I bring home another one. But, man, this would be a great vehicle for weekend trips, long cross-country trips, even day trips. I mean, you know, when all this COVID crap's over with and we get back to our normal lives, and how nice would it be to have something like this to take to ball games, to sporting events, to flea markets, antique. I mean, just to get out, drive somewhere, find a little day use park to park at, grill you out something on the grill, and just take it easy, guys. I mean, just take it easy. I mean, a motorhome this size is so easy and so versatile to use that really anybody can just about come up with a reason to own it. And that's what I love about these small motorhomes, guys. You know, yeah, you can take a long trip in it if you wanted to, but how nice is it just to jump in it and go to a nice park for the day. Just park for the day. Or go up to the mountains, or go to the lake for the day. I mean, you can still tow 3,500 pounds. So if you want to tow a little boat or something like that behind it. Now, launching it may be a little tricky, but it can be done with that backup camera if you know what you're doing. And it's a right boat ramp, I should add. I've done it before. It's not the easiest thing, but I've done it a couple of times. Launched a boat with one of these. It helps to have a spotter, let's just say that. But, yeah, I mean, it's just a versatile vehicle, guys. Your car's in the shop for a few days. Why rent a car or borrow a car? Just drive the motorhome to work, or whatever you need to take at the grocery store, or whatever you need to take it to, guys. I mean, it's small enough to do that. But you get all this space. A nice, comfortable bed, generator, all the amenities of a big one shrunk down into a small, easy to drive, easy to park package. Anyway, guys, what I'm going to do is, of course, $54.9. To go over that real quick. That is a haggle-free, firm price. Try to find another one like this for this price. I challenge you guys. I really do. Try to find another one for this price. The miles, the condition, it comes with a 4-page inspection process. Also includes a 90-day nationwide easy care limited warranty. You can extend very affordably. Try to find one this thousands and thousands under NADA base retail, especially right now in the current RV market. They're not out there, guys. Normally, it's the smaller they are, the more expensive they are. But this one right here, I don't look to have by the end of the week. If you want it, call, leave a deposit on it. I can't stress that to you enough. You want to come look at it, come test drive it. I promise you guys, if you're lucky enough to get here before somebody else puts money on it, I'd jump on it quickly. This is the kind of deal that you can justify traveling from New York, from the West Coast, anywhere in the United States or further to buy, because you've been looking for these. You can't find them. The few that you find are either worn out or they're already sold. Here it is, guys. As of right now, it's available. 24 hours from now, I can't guarantee you it will be, or even a couple hours from now. But right now, it is available. But you get the warranty, you get the inspection, you get the full orientation that's done after it's been through service and cleanup, which is done after purchase. And if you want to know the current lead time for a Class C checkout, which I suspect this one will fly through, ask your salesperson for an estimate. If you want to if you want to extend the warranty, the salesperson or the finance manager will be happy to get you a quote on it. Financing is available with approved credit, down payment. Of course, I know financing, banks have been using COVID to tighten their belt up as an excuse to tighten their belt up on financing, but we've still got some very good finance sources with approved credit and down payment. And if you've got questions about that, pick up a phone, give us a call. My guys are more versed on the latest and greatest and what the industry is on financing on RVs than I am. 706-965-7929. They'll answer your questions about that. If you want to come look at it, like I said, I can't stress to you enough. Again, leave a deposit. At the very least, call right before you leave the house. Make sure it's available. You wait for an email, guys, you may lose it. The best thing to do is pick up the phone and call. My guys are so busy, they don't have a lot of time to sit behind a computer. And I hate to say that, but it's the truth. I'd hate for you to miss out on the motorhome of your dreams because you wanted to send an email instead of making a phone call. But it happens to people just about every day. Now, we do answer all emails, by the way, but expect a 24-hour delay or maybe even a little bit longer. So that's why it's always best. I know it's old school, it's old-fashioned, but if you can't look at it in person, at least pick up the phone and call. It saves my guys time and trouble, and it saves you time and trouble. Because like I said this before, and there's a lot of truth to this statement. You can learn a lot more about an RV in a 10-minute phone conversation than you can 2 hours reading and writing emails back and forth. Just a lot easier, and it's also easier on my guys just to talk to you, help you out, because they're juggling several customers at once at any given point of any given day that we're open. They're juggling customers. So they want to help you guys, but like I said, it makes it easier on them and it makes it easier on you too. If you got any questions about this motorhome, pick up the phone and call. If you want to come look at it, make sure it's available, give us a call. Nationwide delivery is available. You just pay us whatever it costs us to get it to you, not a penny more. The price is $54.09. Doesn't matter how far away you travel to buy from us. That's the price. You get the warranty, you get the inspection. Now, if you want to buy it as is, just like you see it in the video, and without the warranty, without the inspection, then we'll give you a discounted price. But understand that you're buying it as is, with good, with any potential bad. And when you get here, you're also more than welcome to, we'll crank a generator up or plug it into power, let you look through it, see what works, drive it, and all that stuff. Before you decide to buy it for the option B as is price. Or you may say, hey, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and pay the $54.09, get the full checkout. So that way you can kind of get an idea of what you're getting into. Even though I don't foresee this thing needing much of anything, but again, guys, you know, I haven't put water on it, I haven't put a propane leak detector in it, I haven't done any of that stuff. The only thing I really checked out is the generator, the roof air, the dash air. I'm going to drive it, check the slide outs, and turn the lights on. That's pretty much it in the fridge. So, you know, if you want to check anything else on that, you can do that when you get here. And then you still get the option B price. And the benefit of the option B, yeah, you're taking a little bit of a risk because you don't know what works and what doesn't. But you get to take it home the same day you pay for it. And that's a big thing. So either way you go, guys, you're getting a great little motorhome that's very hard to find right now. But if you're interested, again, our phone number is 706-965-7929. Come out and visit with us. I don't have many small motorhomes that are selling like crazy. I've had y'all remember that road trek van I did last week? I sold it to a dealer up north for what I was asking for it. That's how rare they are. They're actually calling dealers or calling other dealers lots and giving them what they're asking for it just so they can have it for inventory. Crazy, crazy, crazy world we live in, guys. which to the buyer like you, that's kind of bad, because not only are you competing with other retail buyers, but now you're on certain vehicles like small motorhomes, you're competing with other dealers too that want to buy it as well. So that's what I'm saying, guys. Money talks right now. That's the aim of the game. If something you're interested in, come out and visit with us. Be glad you did. We're family owned and operated for 52 years, 3 generations right here in Ringgold, Georgia since 1968. You know, we sell about 500 to 600 used RVs a year, guys, and we're not slowing down. We're buying everything we can, even though our inventory's down right now, but just like everybody else's. Selling them's easy, buying them's hard. Believe me, I know. But you know, we're getting them in. We're using, thank God, we got 52 years of influence and connections to get units like this before the big boys get them. But you know, it's going to become a time, guys, that our inventory, if it don't change, it's going to get a lot lower than it is now. I mean, we're buying one for every 3 we sell, and that's eventually something's going to have to give. But anyway, come out and visit with us. Be glad you did, guys. We're the only dealership around that lets you simply come out and look at RVs without going through a sales office, without talking to a salesperson, without doing all that stuff, guys. You don't have to be escorted around, being pressured or none of that. So what I'm going to do, like I always do, guys, is I'm going to bring the room in, do a short clip, and then we're going to get my assistant loaded up, take it for a drive. Got any questions, call us, email us, and I'll be right back. Well, can you tell the difference? Easy startup procedure. You just make sure your motor's running, parking brakes on. Just push the button by the door. Nothing to it. Of course, make sure your front seat's clear. But I mean, little tighter, but not bad at all. This is what it's going to look like when you're driving down the road. So you still got access to everything. You still got access to your fridge, to your table, to your kitchen, your bedroom, to your bathroom, to all your storage. I mean, very well designed slide out floor plan, or slide out system and floor plan. I mean, you literally can do everything with the room in that you can do with the room out. Just a little bit less floor space. So anyway, let's get loaded up. Oh, the slide out switch too, by the way, is right here in this compartment door. So we're gonna get loaded up, take it for a drive, and I will be right back. All right, folks, now we're ready to take this 2011 Tioga for a test drive. And this thing right here, these will surprise you how good these Sprinter 3500s ride and drive. I mean, this diesel is quieter than most gas motors. I mean, it's peppy too. It just takes up and goes. All this power out of a 3-liter diesel with 188 horsepower. I mean, we're running 50 miles an hour just like that. And I don't even have it to the floor. That 5-speed transmission is nice and smooth, shifting. Of course, these new Michelin's ride great. I'm not fighting anything. It's stable. It's got that anti-sway built into it that just makes it just really a pleasure to drive. Lots of leg room, especially if you're tall like me. And then I also like to point out, this is one of the easiest motorhomes. You know, a lot of times when you got the hump in the middle, it's hard to go from the cab area to the back without going outside when you're my size. But this one right here is a breeze. We're going to take it up the highway here. front of us very easily. Let's see here. We're at 60 right now. And 65. Actually, a little over 65. No problem. Cruise control. Once you get used to it, it's a little different than having the controls, but it works great. So right now, this is 70. And besides the stove eyes rattling a little bit in the back, this is as smooth as driving a van. I mean, there's very little wind noise. You get very little road feel. I mean, this thing is very comfortable. Something you can drive all day long with one hand. Anyway, guys, if it's something you're interested in, give us a call, 706-965-7929. Call before coming to look, obviously, make sure it's available. If you check out our website, parkway-rv-center.com, feel free to give me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment, share the video. Thank you again for watching, and look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.